What up, MetaZoo Maniacs and Cryptic Campers? Today's July 14, 2025. And in today's video, as you saw in the title, we're going to see some PSA 10s from the new MetaZoo, which is near impossible. But before we get to that, I did want to mention I'm going to have a Cryptic Camp video coming up in the future. A while ago, I opened up this Cryptic Camp Kickstarter booster box, but I've been having some video issues with the video camera that I use to make these videos. As you notice, I just do a lot of screen recording videos with the eBay stuff and other stuff, so anyways, we got the system back up and rolling with the ghetto tripod just like everyone else has. And yeah, can't wait to go over the hits. I don't have the actual footage of when I opened it, but there were some goodies in here. So anyways, let's get to the PSA 10s of the new MetaZoo. So you might be thinking, how did you get two Mothman PSA 10s? Well, I didn't, because this is just a loose card. So we got a Basilisk PSA 10, Gyarados. Next, this is a Dragon of Akanto Falls PSA 10, which I'm very proud to have because I honestly feel, well, let's just show the PSA 10 off. This is what, well, maybe, yeah, this is my favorite alternate art, especially with that texturing card in the new MetaZoo. Absolutely amazing. It's just perfect the way the lines go. I don't know. The alternate art Sun Wukong is pretty sweet too, but this one, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Dragon of Akanto Falls, so, and this is the only PSA 10 Dragon of Akanto Falls that's graded so far. I'm sure there'll be more, but it is the first, so that's really cool. And then we got Mothman. So this is not a Mothman PSA 10, just a regular card, but I did buy it on eBay. Some people might remember the auctions. I did buy the first and the only Mothman alternate art PSA 10. And oh yes, it is clean on the corners. Now, a lot of you own this card. It's in your collection right now. Trust me, I've owned 4 of them. I got 2 of them right here. I haven't sent any of them to get graded because I know damn well they are not going to grade PSA 10s. This one might though. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard to look at these cards and be like, justify paying PSA's prices and think that it even has a chance at a 10. Most don't. And we're going to get to the PSA population report in this video, so stick around. But before we get there, I'm going to bring it up on the screen recording of the PSA population report. Also got this bad boy in the mail. Boom. So yeah, this is exciting. This is for Frostbite Labs or Zealous? And yeah, Zealous. Talking about the eyes. Oh yeah. Boom. Okay, let's get the other guys out. Okay, so we got the other 3 shadow rares out. This Mothman right here that I pulled out of my box, I am guaranteeing it. Anytime I show this on video, I'm calling it. It is going to be a PSA 10 someday. I don't know when I'm going to send it in. No rush, because I'm never going to sell it anyways. But it is cool to have 2 in the same video. Maybe it's the first YouTube video that shows 2 Shadow Rare Mothman from Poncho at the same time. I don't know, but it's pretty badass. It's pretty crazy. And we were talking about on Zealous' stream the other night. To me, this is the best Piazza Bird artwork ever in the history of MetaZoo. Absolutely crazy. This could be like a hood ornament on the front of your car, you know, like Mercedes or whatever. This is absolutely crazy. Here, let's get that up close. Oh yeah. Hopefully the lighting's doing it justice. And then, of course, we got this crazy Bigfoot. Get really up close. Boom. Selfie time. And then now you're wondering, where's Sun Wukong? Where's the Sun Wukong card? Well, I sold it. And the money that I made from that helped to pay for this. So I think that was A-okay. I'll get the Sun Wukong back in the future. It seems to be the least popular out of the 4 Shadow Rare cards. So, and it was, yeah, I mean, it wasn't even worth grading. It probably would have graded a PSA 7 or 8. So, and whoever bought it from me got it for a pretty good deal too. Oh yeah, look at that. Right in the eyeballs. Absolutely epic. Anyways, before we get to the PSA population report of these insane PSA 10s. So this is the only one that's graded a PSA 10 so far. Dragon of Akanto Falls, Mothman, I think there's 1 PSA 10 out of 8 graded, and then Basilisk has, I think, 2 PSA 10s. But side note, for anyone that's not in MetaZoo Discord and you're not in the chat at the right place, right time, guess what? Argos was in there the other day. Oh my goodness. Argos. Boom. Pre-release Kickstarter promo card. Insanely rare. Only one other person has one that graded at PSA, and that's Escaped Alien. Only him and myself own this card in a PSA case. His is a PSA 9, mine's a PSA 8, but it's so rare it could be a PSA 1 and it wouldn't matter, you know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. But yeah, Argos made an appearance. I swear, if Argos uploads even one video on his channel talking about the new MetaZoo, Torrential Tides, anything, the MetaZoo world is going to go nuts. Maybe new MetaZoo people don't even know who Argos is. You know what I mean? Like the MetaKid Pact might not know who he is. MetaZoo Maniac. I mean, but this is the man right here. He is as legendary in real life as he is in this picture. Absolutely crazy. Anyways, oh, look at that. I got some eBay sales going on here. Or like stuff I was bidding on. Oh, and before I get to the PSA population report, before the end of the month, before Torrential Tides, I'm just waiting for the cards I got from Nick Strength and Pokemon to come in the mail. I'm going to do a Loveland Frogman collection review before Torrential Tides. And oh yes, it's going to include the Venom Loveland Frogman from KBDX Tokyo. I don't know why I'm stuttering there, but yeah, the Venom Loveland Frogman, one of my favorite cards. I know it's not Venom, I know it's another character, I know, but I don't care. I'm calling it the Venom Loveland Frogman. Anyways, let's get to the PSA population report. Actually, before we get to that, let's get a picture side by side or a little video of my two goats in my new MetaZoo collection that are graded. Obviously, this would be the two goats. I mean, that's crazy. I feel like this is the top Mothman or the top card in the new MetaZoo, even above the OG Mothman Hidden Rare. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but that's the way I see it from my collecting point of view. But I mean, even if it's not the number one, it's undisputed number two. You know what I mean? It's like World Heavyweight Champion or Intercontinental Champion. I mean, this guy is wearing one of the title belts. You decide which one. And now that we know MetaZoo, the first MetaZoo is out of print, how many of these are going to get graded as a PSA 10? Because how many people are actually going to have the balls to send it in? Because it's very good odds that it's not going to get a PSA 10. Oh, and if we're talking about Mothman goat cards, I mean, this guy might have a little something to say about goats. If you're the greatest of all time, you got to put this guy in the picture too. And by October, this guy might have a little something to say. Anyways, let's get to the PSA population report. Actually, one more diversion before the PSA population report. Cryptid Keeper, trust me, this went to a good home. You might recognize this card. So, very happy to pick that up. Oh, and I know I keep saying we're going to go with PSA population report. One last diversion, since we're talking about Cryptid Keeper. Still got this card. Look at this. Black Refractor, PSA 9, gray don't matter. Loveland Frogman, this will be in the next Loveland Frogman video that I'm making. Battle card, see that Cryptid Keeper? 1 out of 5. Ooh wee, for less than $150 from China. Anyways, let's get to the PSA population report for the new MetaZoo, alternate arts, and just everything. Okay, MetaZoo Maniacs, we're into the PSA population report. As you can see right here, 2025 MetaZoo MZ1 EN-base set. So, there's 140 cards sent in so far, and only 40 of them are PSA 10, 82 PSA 9s, 2 PSA 8.5s, and 18 PSA 8s. And the only card that isn't an alternate art textured card that's graded PSA 10 is Phoenix. Right here, Phoenix. 1 sent in, 1 PSA 10. So now we're going to scroll down a bit to the alternate art. So let's go through the PSA population report here. So Rainbow Crow, there's only 1 PSA 10. Mothman alternate art, that's the one that I picked up that you saw earlier in the video. Well, you're probably seeing in the middle of the screen right now. Yeah, 8 of them sent in, only 1 PSA 10. So I had to pick it up, right? Not only is it the first one, I mean, it's the only one at this point. I'm sure there will be more, but how low is the population going to be for that? Hodag, 1 PSA 10. Snallygaster, 3 PSA 10s out of 5 sent in. Ziz, 7 sent in, 1 PSA 10. And don't worry, we're going to get to the hidden rares at the end here. Dragon Oculta Falls, the one you've seen in the video here. Well, it's probably in the middle of the screen right now too. 4 sent in, only 1 PSA 10. So I'm proud to have my favorite alternate art card from the new MetaZoo as the very first PSA 10 ever graded. I'm sure there'll be more, but it's cool to have the first. Bigfoot only 3 sent in. I'm surprised there isn't more sent in. And there probably are some at PSA right now, just not put onto the PSA population report yet. But 1 graded a PSA 10. Basilisk that you saw in the video here. There's 2 of them graded PSA 10. I picked it up for $7.50. That was insanely cheap. Grootslang, 1 PSA 10. Trample, 1 PSA 10. Piazza Bird. Or no. Pisa Bird? Whatever, I'm saying Piazza Bird. Some people say Pizza Bird. 1 PSA 10. 1 for Phoenix. Look at Chupacabra alternate art. 6 were sent in. 0 PSA 10s. 1 PSA 8. And Lady Luck has the highest ratio of PSA 10s to the amount sent in. 5 sent in and 4 of them are PSA 10. Sort of Surtur, 4 sent in, 2 PSA 10s. I was watching DPD19's video right now. I had to pause it so I can make my video. But he was opening it up and he said Sort of Surtur. He wasn't sure if he said it right. He did say it right. At least I think so. And he pulled alternate art Sun Wukong, which is a pretty badass way to start the video. Look at Dingbell with 7 sent in and 4 of them are PSA 10s. Sun Wukong, the Clone King. So that's one DPD19 just pulled in the video I'm watching. Only 1's a PSA 10. That'd be cool. If that ever goes on eBay, I will fight for that one as well. Because that's the box art Sun Wukong. So out of 4 sent in, 1 PSA 10. The other Sun Wukong, I guess they call it the Light Sun Wukong, 0 PSA 10s. Quetzalcoatlus, 1 PSA 10. Monkey Mirage, 1 PSA 10. And now we're on to the hidden rares. This is what everyone wants to see. So Mothman, the Poncho, the Mothbrion, 10 of them sent in. 4 of them got a PSA 10. Bigfoot, hidden rare, 7 sent in, 3 PSA 10s. Piazza Bird, a hidden rare, which is a beautiful card. 5 sent in, only 1 PSA 10. Sun Wukong, hidden rare, 5 sent in, 2 PSA 10s. And of course, the big boy, the OG Mothman, hidden rare, the Heroine, I guess card number 239. 5 sent in, and there still is only 1 OG Mothman PSA 10. So anyways, one more time, the new MetaZoo set, yes, the cards do not grade too well, but if you send it in, you get that PSA 10, you're a happy camper. So as of today, for July 14, 2025, there are 140 cards graded at PSA for the new MetaZoo, and only 40 graded at PSA 10. 82 PSA 9s and 18 PSA 8s and 2 PSA 8.5s. Oh, and there's 2 autograph cards too. So one of them is just authenticated for the Mothbrion by Poncho hidden rare. So there's 1 authenticated. And then there's a Dragon's Breath reverse holo autograph that was sent in. They got a PSA 9. Anyways, comment below and let me know what you think. I mean, are you willing to take the chance to send any of these alternate arts to PSA? Or are you just going to send it to CGC and just hope for that Gem Mint 10, which is a lot easier to get at CGC? Or maybe get that Pristine 10, which would be insane. But at the end of the day, would you rather have a PSA 10 of your favorite alternate art or a Pristine 10? Anyways, comment below and let me know what you think. And as soon as I get the cards in the mail from Nick Strength and Pokemon, all the Loveland Frogman cards I picked up off of eBay, I'm going to make a Loveland Frogman collection video to get ready for Torrential Tides and get the hype around Loveland Frogman going. So anyone that made it this far in the video, it'd be really cool to see your Loveland Frogman collection. Whether graded cards, raw cards, even just you drawing Loveland Frogman, doesn't matter. Or even if it's catching cryptids running around with his Loveland Frogman mask on. Or whatever spin you want to have on Loveland Frogman. It'd be really cool to see some Loveland Frogman themed videos coming up soon. So anyways, comment below, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.